Hey, yo, what's good with it, Charles? Your boy, Mistah Wilson. And you are now tuned in to Wilson Block 100 Radio. And today, man, I want to talk about Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying, for the Golden State Warriors. You know what I mean? And why you should be proud of Kevin Durant's first championship. Yes, you should be proud of him. You shouldn't be bashing him for why he chose to go to Golden State, a super stacked team, and why he won inevitably. Now, one thing that, I want to point out is that Kevin Durant, it's been his dream to win a championship since he was a kid, man. And that's something that, we can't discount, you know what I'm saying? Especially when, he's actually achieved it, you know what I mean? I was watching a documentary on Kevin Durant, and he was talking about how he was crushed after, the previous year's loss in the playoffs, and how it motivated him to work even harder, you know what I'm saying? He fulfilled his contract obligations with OKC, okay? He didn't try to get traded. He didn't try to get his contract bought out or anything like that. He played with OKC, and if you ask me, just looking at the playoffs over the past, 5 years, 7 years, something like that, OKC, man, they've been runner-ups, you know what I'm saying? Now, first off, I didn't want the Seattle Supersonics to turn into OKC. You know what I mean? But, OKC with Kevin Durant and Westbrook, you know what I mean? They were, they were getting close to reaching the finals. You know what I'm saying? And had they won together, I wouldn't have been mad. However, I believe that Kevin Durant gave his best in OKC. And I don't think that you can really blame him for opting out, you know what I'm saying, or choosing to go elsewhere. Now, everybody's mad at Kevin Durant because he went to a super stacked team, a team that was already prone to win a championship. But let's also look at LeBron James and how he's pumped up and how he's, very, I'm not going to say overrated, but how he's, the topic of discussion in the NBA. He's the best player in the world right now, right? So, when you look at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame Kevin Durant because he chose better odds. You know what I'm saying? Because he chased better odds. I mean, what's the point to all of it? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of playing basketball if you want to play with winners? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you, if you was a winner, would you want to play with a team like the Clippers? You know what I'm saying? And that's just like Carmelo Anthony. I believe Carmelo Anthony is cool with just getting paid to play basketball and not winning an NBA title. You know what I'm saying? Winning gold medals in the Olympics is not the same. You know what I'm saying? And if you ask me personally, I don't think winning those gold medals in the Olympics are superior to winning an NBA title. Because, see, in the NBA, it's the best players in the world, okay? And you go against, Europeans, Canadians, Spaniards, what have you, and, it's already kind of known that, American players are already better. So you go, overseas, and yeah, you're gonna win, Carmelo. Team USA, you're gonna win, okay? You know what I'm saying? But Carmelo, can you beat the best players in the world? You know what I'm saying? You can beat, everyone cross seas and all of that, but can you beat LeBron James? Can you beat Kevin Durant? Can you beat Dwayne Wade and all of these, highly impactful players, you know what I'm saying, in the NBA? You can't blame Kevin Durant for taking an opportunity to win, man. That's just the bottom line. You know what I mean? Like, this is business. You know what I'm saying? This is the NBA. You know what I mean? You got to ask yourself, would you pass up on an opportunity to win a title, a national championship, just because it's not right, or because, he did Westbrook wrong, or he left Westbrook to hang dry? And nah, man, forget all of that. Listen, man, I don't believe that it was personal towards Westbrook. It's just business. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin Durant had to make a decision that was best for him and his career. You know what I mean? And he just so happened to be at the caliber to fit well with the Golden State Warriors. Now, why should we be proud of Kevin Durant's first championship? Let's take this into consideration. Kevin Durant played game one. You know what I mean? He played the entire season with Golden State Warriors. Now, I'll see if he would have came mid-season, a little after the start of the season, even after preseason. But, like, listen, man, he played from the beginning of the season with the Golden State Warriors, which means that he still could have lost, okay? When you see LeBron James and J.R. Smith and Kyrie Irving and all of them, how they was running for it in the East, you know what I'm saying? They could have very much won it, you know what I'm saying? But KD going to the Warriors, it really kind of put the icing on the cake. The both teams still competed, and Golden State came out on top. Now, listen, with all the conversations and everything, man, because Golden State came out on top and Kevin Durant was on that team, you can't blame him because he won. What would everybody have been saying had he lost? You know what I'm saying? Like, check it out. He could have lost, you know what I mean? But he didn't. He won. He played the whole season with the Warriors, and he won. And that's why, because he played the whole season, he deserved to win. You know what I'm saying? And we should be proud of him for that. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to pass up an opportunity to win a championship, man? It doesn't come often. You feel me? So, big shout out to Kevin Durant. I want to say congratulations on winning your first title. I know it's been a dream come true for you, man. And, you're like my next favorite player after Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny that, Kobe Bryant said that, Kevin Durant's one of the cats that could break all his records. You know what I mean? I kind of know what Kobe, meant by that. I see what he mean by that. And, LeBron James, shout out LeBron James. But you know what? LeBron James to me is like Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? I respect you. You're a great athlete. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't get into you, man. I just can't. I'm just not inspired by you. You know what I mean? But that's not to take away from your greatness because, just because, you're not my favorite doesn't mean, you're a team player. You know what I mean? Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant, these guys were Showtime, man. These guys put on clinics, man. Yeah, they might have been like ball hogs or what have you, but they were producers. They were individuals who inspired generations of people, even off the court. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? I hope you stay with Golden State for some time. To be honest, man, I wasn't a Golden State fan before this, but, I ride with my Cali teams. You know what I'm saying? And I follow players, man. Forget the teams, man. I follow the players because the players are the ones who inspire. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to like a team just because that's what I'm supposed to do. And, all these sport fanatics around here acting like, cats came bandwagon. And that's just like, listen, man, who set the standard? Don't nobody set the standard. Don't nobody got to follow the rules by your rules. Or, you know what I mean? Like, check it out, man. I'm a fan of cats that inspire me, straight up. I was a fan of Allen Iverson. Didn't mean I liked the 76ers. I was a fan of Michael Vick. Didn't mean I liked the Atlanta Falcons. You know what I mean? I like Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? It don't matter where they go. You know what I'm saying? I follow that player. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. Big shout out Kevin Durant. We hope you repeat and put on for this California. You know what I'm saying? It's West Side, you know what I mean? It's your boy, Mistah Wilson, Wilson Block 100 Radio. Make sure y'all subscribe for all the news, reviews, and interviews, and we'll holler back. Yeah.